Sleep. I've made other sleep videos before, but this is gonna be a little bit different. I didn't really have the best sleep when I was starting out. When I was just like you, I had pretty shit sleep. Not shit, I had mid-sleep. I'll talk about the definition of sleep later on. But the sleep was not amazing, if you get what I'm saying. I would go to bed at 9, wake up at 6:30. Long ass time. I would have an AirPod in, bro. I would be listening to music until 10. Fine. 10 to 6:30, 8.5 hours, right? No. I would drink too much water or something, and I would wake up at like 2 or 3 a.m., take a piss, and I couldn't go back to bed for 30, 40, maybe even an hour. So I'm getting like 7 something of interrupted sleep, which is not very good, and it probably negatively affected my muscle growth, my height, probably my growth in general, my hormones, and just fucked me up. So learn these pillars so you can maximize your newbie gains and build the most muscle possible. And another thing is just grow more, feel better during the day. This is what usually you don't know about sleep. These are just topics that don't really get talked about. They don't really get covered. Sleep is good for you. It can help you focus. It can help you not be tired. And you don't know the basic stuff. But there's other stuff deep below the surface. It's like this iceberg. You know how the iceberg only a little bit sticks out at the top? The rest is under the water. I'm going to tell you what's on the bottom of the iceberg. So first off, let's just define sleep, because some people don't even know what sleep is. It's just when your body, you lay out on your bed and you're knocked out. Your brain starts recovering your body. It starts fixing stuff that were messed up during the day that it couldn't just fix during the day. And it starts releasing also hormones that are very important for your body to function. It also causes muscle protein synthesis, which is how you build muscle. And that's pretty much what is going to be a big focus of this video. The muscle protein synthesis part of sleep. It also recovers your brain, makes it relaxed, makes you think about stuff that you did during the day, having a dream or something. And it's just a good time. A lot of people don't like to sleep. I don't understand. I love sleeping, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you just go to bed and you're just fucking resting nicely in your bed, comfortable. What else do you want, bro? It's a good time. You don't have to be uncomfortable. You don't have to be doing any of that stuff during that time. You're recovering so you can do more of that stuff. So first off, I'm going to start off with why would I want high quality sleep? High quality sleep is very good to distinguish from a lot of sleep. There's people that get a lot of sleep, but they wake up in the middle of the night to take a piss. They like toss and turn in bed. They just can't really sleep. They're stressed in bed. They're in their bed and they're like, oh shit, I have to do that homework assignment. I have to do this work tomorrow. I don't want to do that. And they just get really stressed out. Oh, I have this stressful thing tomorrow. It can be low quality or mid quality, but the high quality sleep is what we want. That's what we need. That's what actually builds just maximizes all the effects of sleep. Obviously, low quality sleep is better than no sleep, but who goes without sleep? There's a lot of people that go with little sleep, but there's not very many that go with no sleep for a week. I've never really seen anyone that hasn't slept for a week. Maybe a weekend. Maybe I've seen someone not sleep for a weekend. But for just normally, little sleep is what I really see most often. A lot of my friends get pretty shitty sleep because of shitty schedules, or they just stay up on their phone, fucking retards. Don't stay on your phone. Don't just don't just go on TikTok and just go till 12 and then have to wake up at 6. That's usually what some people would deem a good night of sleep. 12 to 6 a.m. Come on, man. You can do better than this. My worst night of sleep, I usually ever, is 11 to 6:40. Worst sleep that I ever get. And that's what? 7 hours and 40 minutes? Obviously, I'm not asleep for those whole 7 hours and 40 minutes. I'd say maximum, I would take off, for me, 40 minutes of the sleep. Maybe for you, it could take off an hour, but genuinely, when you use these strategies that I'm going to teach you on how to get really good quality sleep, you're not going to need to subtract anything pretty much. I subtract, bro, 30 minutes just so I can get an extra 20. Because why not? I can sleep earlier, I can rest better. And it's so easy to get high quality sleep. And you just get a fuck ton more benefits. You get a lot stronger, less likely to be sick, more energy during the day. I know, guys, I have these eye bags, and you're gonna be like, oh, who is this guy giving me advice? But trust me, these are kind of correlated with bad sleep, but obviously I don't really trust the doctors that much because they say a lot of bullshit. No, don't lift because you're gonna do something bad. I don't know. They say it's like a genetic thing because my whole family has that shit. But I get really good high quality sleep, bro. Trust me, I used to track it on my Apple Watch. You track down your Apple Watch. I was getting minimum 8 hours of sleep. Minimum, no, actually knocked out sleep. And I would not wake up, not even once. Or at least the watch wouldn't detect it. Maybe the watch is incorrect. Heavily doubt that. Never get up to piss. Maybe every once in a while I drink a fucking gallon of water right before bed. I'm gonna have to take a piss in the middle of the night, 2 a.m. But that was my fault because that's one of the strategies that I teach you on how to get good quality sleep. So let me just say, you right now are probably most likely mid tier sleep, 7 hours of sleep. Maybe you're low quality, but I highly doubt that you're very, very high quality like I am. And don't worry, bro. Just a couple days implementing these strategies that I'm going to tell you, you're going to get there. It's that simple. Your sleep does go that quickly. It's not like your nutrition and your training that it takes a long time. Your sleep is usually very quick to respond to healthier habits. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to stop yapping about bad sleep and shit. You don't care about that. We're going to go into the strategies to get good sleep. I've talked about it before. One of my first videos, my second video was about sleep. But gotta go over it. And I know a lot more now, obviously. I can speak a lot better. I can teach you guys a lot better. And I just know more about sleep now. So let's get straight into it. The first one that comes to mind, which is probably the most important one, is to get very tired during the day. Don't be fully energized when you go to bed. And you're gonna be like, oh, how do I do that? I'm always fully energized when I go to bed. You should not be fully energized when you go to bed. Because that just signifies that you didn't really do anything during the day, anything hard, anything difficult that makes you just fucking tired. That means you're not very hard in the gym, or maybe you're just really used to it, which sometimes happens to me, but I usually get very, very, very high quality sleep when I train pretty hard in the gym without doing anything else. But also you can maybe add in a sport, or I do jiu-jitsu with lifting on the same day, and that gives me some high quality sleep. Even though the jiu-jitsu ends kind of late, when I would usually go to bed when I was lifting is when it ends. But dog, I wasn't really sleeping at 8:30. I wasn't knocked out at 8:30. I was knocked out 9, maybe, and I was waking up earlier, so I would also wake up to take a piss sometimes. It wouldn't really make that big of a difference, and I get very high quality sleep. Trust me. I'm just gonna go through my example first, because you can have a workout late, not a hyped up workout, but some sports late. You can. It's not the best, but you can. I go to jiu-jitsu around 7. I leave my house around 7, start coming back at 8:30. I get home by 9. I'm showered and everything by 9, and I can get straight to bed. But I'm usually still have some heat on me. Also, do not take cold showers in the night. I know it gives you a shit ton of benefits, but during the night, that just makes you really alert and awake. So don't do that during the night. And take a warm shower, or like no normal temperature, just room, not really cold or hot, just in between. Is usually what I take, because I want to cool off too. I'm fucking sweating my balls off. So I wanted to cool off, but I don't want to take a really, really cold shower that's going to make me go super alert and stuff. But if you want to take the cold shower, take it probably not after your workout, like weight workout, because it lowers your muscle growth, because It lowers inflammation. It does a ton of factors, and it just makes you not gain really that much muscle. So do it after the sport or in the morning, just whenever. I usually take a cold shower when I'm done working, or when I come back, when I'm finished with school jiu-jitsu, or I take a cold shower or a cold plunge, which gives you a lot of benefits. But anyways, take a normal temperature or a slightly warm shower because it's going to make your body temperature lower also, not just the alertness factor. It's going to relax you also and soothe your body, but it's also going to make you more relaxed. Take your shower pretty much an hour before bed. Unless you have a schedule like me where you just want to get to bed really early and you get home kind of late and you already need it and you're already showered. So if you get home kind of late like me, take a normal temperature shower, maybe a slightly warm. And then this is the strategy to get good sleep when you're hot. If you're really hot during the nights, you start sweating, and let's say you just don't have really good AC or you just don't want to lower it, this is what you do. You stand up, you take your clothes off to keep your shorts or your boxers, whatever, because like you want to be able to dissipate the heat, and take your socks off too, and walk a little bit on the floor. Walk around your room a little bit. Obviously, don't really stress yourself out. Don't turn on the light. Just walk around the room a little bit, and your body will cool down, bro. Trust me. It sounds kind of weird, but it will cool down. Your whole body will the temperature will just lower. And that's really good for sleep. Also, if you can't have AC on that low, put on a fan. Or if you don't even have AC, just put on the fan, and probably don't even cover yourself with a blanket or like one of those skinny ones. The very thin ones. Don't even do it. Even though, for me personally, it helps me sleep. But find also, the next part is to be comfortable in your bed. Have a comfy bed. If not, find a good position that makes you more comfortable. And I usually go on my back first, and then I turn to my side or down or whatever. Bro, my bed is really comfy, so I just randomly go fucking twist wherever. And if you move in your sleep, I'm pretty sure that doesn't mean that you're awake, because I don't remember it. I don't really know. So pretty sure that doesn't mean you're asleep. I mean, that doesn't mean you're awake. That means you're asleep, but you just move around because of a dream or something. Usually happens to me. I go to sleep like this, and then I wake up on the whole other side. Not upside down or anything, but just kind of turn. My body just turns itself when I'm sleeping, but that's fine. And just find a good position that you like. The next thing is to be cold. Have a cold room. You don't be really cold, because that just, for me, it fucks up my sleep to be too cold or too hot. Like, I have to be just right. In between warm and hot, warm and cold. So find that out for your body. What temperature you should set the AC at, how fast your fan should spin. Usually, to be honest, my feet get really cold. So I usually put like a blanket over my feet, and that's it, just my feet. So it looks kind of weird, but I just put them over my feet and that's it. And if you really like to be like, have a blanket on you and stuff, just get one of those really skinny ones that are used to cover the bed. Make sure it's cotton, because it's better for your test and stuff, but try your best. It's better to get good quality sleep. So the next thing to get good quality sleep is to just genuinely be tired. I already told you that one, but emphasizing it. Now the next thing is you have to be hungry. Not starving, but you have to be not really on a full stomach, because your body's gonna have, when you go to sleep, your body's gonna have to digest that food. You're gonna be laying down, and it's gonna be like really weird for your body, and it's gonna have to put in effort. And why would you do that? Also, like me personally, when I eat a lot of food, it makes me heat up, so it's also another negative. And just eat a couple hours before bed, 3 or 4 hours before bed. Also, the next thing is very important, which is your liquid consumption. My liquid consumption before bed is nada. Maybe take slight little sips just to wet your mouth so it doesn't get really dry, but take tiny sips. Because usually what I found is when I'm sleeping, I usually get just as satisfied from a little sip as a fucking chug of the water. And it'll benefit you a lot, because you won't have to wake up to take a piss, and you won't wake up extra early than you had to, because you're holding in your piss and you're like, oh, I have to fucking piss. And another thing, just usually I would do 2 or 3, maybe 4 hours before bed. Just cut them off as little as you can. Keep them to a minimum. During the day, obviously, bro, drink as much water as you can. drink like a gallon. I'm getting a gallon a day of water, so it just benefits your body health wise, helps you with acne, and it just does a lot of good stuff for you. Try to get the good quality water, like the reverse osmosis filter. If you can't, bro, that's fine. Just make sure you have a metal bottle or glass. Just try to avoid plastic ones because they're not really good for your testosterone, which builds muscle. Now, for the next thing that you really need to prioritize for your sleep is to get sunlight during the day. At least I'm looking out the window right now. Look at the sun, look outside. You don't have to stare at the sun, but when you go outside, you're indirectly getting sunlight. If you're looking at trees, the sunlight's reflecting at you. Even better if it hits your skin, because your body's gonna be like, oh shit, it's daytime. I should start making vitamin D because it's daytime. And another thing is just really try to expose your body, your skin to the sun as much as you can. And if not, bro, try to get sunlight. Be outside as much as you can because it'll benefit you a lot. Now, do not use sunscreen, please. It's so bad for you. If you have to be less outside because you get burnt, fine. Or just go in the morning or in the afternoon. But if you have to go out midday, put some clothes on and go outside. Put a cap on, go outside. Do not put sunscreen on. It's very bad for you. There's a lot of shitty ingredients, chemicals in there that are very bad for you. So, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked, but to circle back, those are pretty much all of the things that I've taken you through, which, I'm going to be honest, I've heard of this online before. I didn't come up with this. I did come up with some of the details, but the main topics, someone else came up with them. I don't really know who it was, but it's the five pillars of sleep. So the first one is to be cold, hungry, tired, and comfortable. I forgot the last one, but I just know the exact things. I had sunlight during the day. I don't know how you would explain that, but I don't really know its exact names, but I just know these are the benefits and these are what you need to do to get them. More muscle, more test, which makes your dick and your balls bigger, and it makes your muscles bigger too, which it also makes you smarter because you can focus better and you just have a better day because you're not very sleepy like a zombie. It can also help with eye bags if that's just a thing caused by sleep. If it's not, bro, then it is what it is. I'm pretty sure if you put ice, I just really do not care that much to do it. If I did, I would probably not have these right now. So I'm going to try to get rid of them for you guys. So you can be like, oh, this guy gets good sleep. He doesn't have these bullshit. So thank you for watching. Have a good day. Join the Discord if you need more help. Maybe some of the tips, you don't know how to do them, or you need help with trying them out. Maybe your parents don't let you change the thermostat because of expenses. I can just I'll probably just tell you to get a fan or something. But thank you for watching. Genuinely, really enjoy making these videos for all y'all because this is what I really needed when I was starting out in the gym, bro. I didn't have the best sleep.